This is the most scandalous event in the history of snooker. After Ding Junhui potted the match-winning pink ball, he vented his long-held anger on the table. Everyone thought it was a celebration of victory, but no one expected that it would trigger a massive online debate right after the match. Furthermore, the usually graceful and composed Robertson also suffered a complete mental breakdown during this match. What on earth happened in the arena that caused two snooker gentlemen to lose their cool and lash out in public? This match was from the 2024 World Open in Yushan. Robertson played an incredible, stunning shot that broke the pack. The tightly packed reds were instantly scattered everywhere. The cue ball also positioned perfectly for an attacking shot on a red, just when everyone thought he would use his extreme accuracy to clear the table. Unexpectedly, his next shot shocked everyone present. He missed an easy red ball. Robertson raised his cue to vent his frustration. Actually, it wasn't that he wasn't accurate, but because of the constant noise in the arena, volunteers when the players are down on the shot. Please don't let anyone walk around, okay? As we all know, the sport of snooker demands extreme concentration from players. During a shot, if a silver needle fell to the ground, it could potentially affect the player's performance. But in this match, the fans were not only talking at will, but also walking around randomly, severely disrupting the player's rhythm. After a grueling battle, they reached the 8th frame. After potting the crucial black ball, Robertson gestured to the fans to stay put and not move around. Things got even more outrageous. After Robertson reached the colors with excellent play, he missed the simplest yellow ball. By this time, his mindset had already been seriously affected. He spread his hands, looking helplessly at the noisy audience. An elegant snooker match was ultimately ruined by disorderly spectator behavior, and this made Ding, playing on home soil, lose face. Next, let me take you all to look at the most infuriating deciding frame. Robertson unfortunately failed to pot this wide-angle red along the cushion and left his opponent a long-range attacking opportunity. Those of you who play snooker must know. A deciding frame test not only a player's skill, but mental resilience is the most important factor. Coupled with the constant interference from those outside the arena, the nerves of these two steady players were already frayed. Therefore, for either of them, advancing was an incredibly difficult task. That was close. The ball hit and luckily dropped into that pocket. The whole arena was instantly filled with gasps. Although he successfully potted the ball, Ding still had a worried look on his face, because among the 3 remaining red balls on the table, one was locked with the black, and another was against the cushion. What's more, half the colors were out of position. In such a situation, never mind clearing the table, even continuing the attack was extremely difficult. Unexpectedly, Ding Junhui relied on exquisite ball control, combined with unparalleled preparation, to stage a comeback worthy of the history books. The accessible red balls on the table had all been potted, so now he had to deal with the clustered balls. But the angle for this shot to connect to the pink was dauntingly large, not to mention he still had to break the clusters. The difficulty is self-evident, do you think? Can Ding handle the pressure and accomplish this seemingly impossible task? That's tough. This shot failed to break the locked red and black balls, which completely halted Ding's attack. But in this deciding frame, he knew that any small mistake could hand the victory to his opponent. So after 2.5 minutes of thought, he resolutely decided to use his trademark defensive game to continue wrestling with his opponent. He knocked the red ball away. The cue ball hit a cushion and went straight to the top of the table. Finally, amidst the gasps of the audience, he successfully used the blue ball to leave his opponent in a snooker, although the red ball was slightly visible. It was enough for Ding to firmly grasp the initiative. As long as his opponent makes a mistake, he could end the match once he gets back to the table. Robertson tried to control the cue ball back to the top half of the table, but unfortunately hit the black ball on the way. And finally, both balls landed, leaving his opponent a long-range attacking shot. Hearing the fans cheering and applauding, Robertson felt helpless as he walked back to his seat. Perhaps at this moment he finally realized how the 16-year-old Ding Junhui felt when he went to England all by himself. Ding's use of the rest was as steady as ever. The wide-angle red ball was potted safely. Now the match enters an exciting phase. All the colored balls on the table now have open paths to the pockets. In such a situation, for Ding, known as a master of control, clearing the table is as easy as drinking water. Plus, he only needs to pot the pink ball to secure victory. No need to force a difficult shot on the black ball, which greatly lowered the difficulty of his clearance. From a helpless opening situation to a clearance now within reach, Ding Junhui used a thrilling comeback. To perfectly interpret the charm of sports competition, he always believes that until the last ball is potted, never give up. He steadily potted the pink ball, and Ding Junhui withstood the immense pressure to reach the final.